For some time now, I've been watching horror stories with my brother, and I want to share something that happened to us. I've always considered myself agnostic, but since I was a child, I've been in contact with things I can't really explain: witches, elves, ghosts, and even evil people. This is the story. One night, on the weekend, my brothers and I were at home. My little sister had already gone to sleep. Only my older brother and I were still awake. That night, I began to feel an uncomfortable presence. I didn't want to pay attention, so I went to bed. My brother shared the room with me and was still awake. About 5 minutes after we fell asleep, we heard a very loud knock at the patio door. We got up, went to look, there was nothing there. We returned to the room. My brother put on headphones and then stayed on the phone for a while. Shortly after that, I started hearing whispers all over the house, and then a couple of annoying laughs. I told my brother, but he didn't hear anything. For some reason, my sister woke up and came into our room. She said she had heard voices. After that, I felt even stranger and more scared. I'd said I was agnostic, but I had proof that God, or some greater force, exists. I didn't think too much about it. I started praying. Everything seemed fine at first, but after about 3 minutes, we began to hear heavy footsteps on the roof. Then it started sounding like they were running. My brothers and I were terrified. It went on like that for about 10 minutes or more. Then, I don't know why, but I felt the presence of something. I went to the kitchen because I could feel it there. On the ceiling, I heard a woman laughing. Then something kept pushing me toward the living room. When I went there, I heard another voice laughing. I got even more scared. On the ceiling, I heard not one, but several women, crying and laughing at the same time. And that's when I realized it wasn't random. They were witches. They ran all over the house again. My desperate brother called my mom, who was at a party. She arrived about half an hour later. By then things were still very bad. Just before she opened the main door, a woman screamed in the yard in a strange, painful way, like she had suffered terrible pain. Then my mom's friends arrived at the house. Everything I'm telling you happened between 1 and 3 in the morning. They said that when they got there, they saw a huge black shape above the house. I went outside to open the door. When I turned back, I saw a large bird flying from the roof of my house toward the street. A friend of my mom helped us pray a special prayer against the witches. While she prayed, her mouth was stuck, like someone didn't want us to finish. Eventually, the witches left, for a while. My mom and my brothers thought it was over. But after about 15 minutes, the running started again on the roof. It was going on all night. The next week, the same thing happened again. This time my cousin was with us. My cousin brought a gun. According to him, he scared the witch. I climbed onto the roof with him. He pointed at the street side and shouted, "Fucking witch, I'm going to kill you." Right after that, we felt an extremely strange vibration, something terrifying that invaded us. It forced us to come down almost immediately from the roof. After that night, the witches never came back. But I'm still always afraid, especially when I'm out in the backyard early in the morning, because I'm there as soon as possible, ready to go to preschool. I want my story to be treated anonymously, because I'm afraid these people might try something against me. I don't know how they could do it, but I'm scared. Still, I can't stay quiet anymore.